I didn't expect how much hate him and Crip Mac would have got for sitting down with you, because it felt like every crusty ass 50-year-old gang member had to make a YouTube video on their iPhone talking shit about, wow, they sitting down with them, this is disrespectful, yada yada. And I even ended up, shout out, rest in peace S-Bone, but that's like basically why I ended up doing a podcast with him, is because he had some shit to say about that. And then we ended up doing a podcast. We were real cool, and then he was dead like 2 days later.
And you rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You know, even though he said what he said about me, you know, I really wish I could have got the chance to talk to him and, you know, maybe get him to understand who Tony is, you know, because I feel like that maybe he was so focused on gay Crip that he didn't really get to, a lot of people didn't get to see who Tony Willrich really is, you know, what I have to offer to the world, what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to prove. I never wanted to come on here and try to, I guess, be something that I'm not, you know, or be a person that, you know, people think is trolling. I just wanted to come on here and, you know, speak my truth and tell everybody what I went through as a kid. I wasn't trying to tell, you know, tarnish the Crip world name and stuff like that. But like, I really did grow up, you know, in a Crip neighborhood. I really did go through all of that shit. Now, it's not my fault that I was gay. It's not my fault that I'm brave enough to speak out about it and be a person who can come from that type of situation, be gay, and still be here and be comfortable enough and not scared to hide it or nothing like that. So that's
one thing I got from talking to a lot of people about it, though, is that the open Crip gay thing, that's what they have a problem with. Because I don't want to specifically say that it's true or whatever, but I heard Big Baby say things like, yeah, definitely there's some gay ass Crips, but they're low key about it. We don't know, or if we do know, it's not public or whatever. And they seem like more okay with that than somebody being open, which is kind of weird to me, because I feel like the deception of being a down low brother is probably the thing that is more troublesome, or it should be more troublesome. But then they seem like they're more bothered by the openness of it.
I just feel like nobody can tell anybody what they are and what they're not. So if I had chose to actually like be a Crip for real, well, I keep on saying for real, like I really didn't grow up in you get what I'm saying.
Right.
But if I chose to really be that, nobody can actually tell me anything. Nobody can tell me that I'm not that. Y'all know how many people out here that is fake gangbangers? Man, I'm not even gonna lie. I really fucked with OG Percy at first for a little bit. You know OG Percy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you talking about him on one of your
Well, now
deals.
I've actually watched a bit more of his content. Yeah.
Well, OG Percy, he had got on like one of his little platforms that he do, and like he was like, I want to apologize to all the Crips for that stuff. Like, I just feel like that right there should make you not even a real Crip or not even a real nigga. Because first of all, I don't apologize for shit. I don't apologize for nothing. Anything I do, I stand on business. I'm not going to sit up here and try to take something back or anything like that. I meant everything I said. So for you to get on the internet and say you apologize, what you mean you apologize? You ain't no Crip. You a bitch. Like, you's not no mother. That's not gangster.
Right.
That's not gangster to me.
So how did you even get into contact with him in the first place?
Because my publicist does work for him as well.
Okay.
And he thought it would be cool for us to meet each other, you know, since we're both like upcoming. Well, I've already came. So he's upcoming.
Hey, yo.
And, you know, a person that, you know, is in the industry and stuff like that, you know, to link up. So I pulled up over there, shook his hand, and he didn't have no problem with me, you know. But I guess when he started getting all the backlash and stuff, he just couldn't take it, which is another thing that I feel about Brick Baby. I feel like they just can't, some people just can't take backlash. And you have to be able to take backlash to be in the type of business. Like me, do you know how much backlash I got? But I still did not switch. Not one time. I kept the same energy. I still did everything I said I was gonna do. I filled the Lambo up, 93 gas, filled it up and drove 1,000 miles all the way out here to come sit with jumpers. And
21 Jump Street.
Even though people were saying, don't do that, Tony, you don't need to go to jumpers. What if they kill you? Like, I was not, I was a little bit scared, but I was like, nah, I'm brave at the end of the motherfucking day. I'm finna go out there and I'm finna sit down with these people and I'm finna tell them my story. So And I didn't switch neither. I kept the same stuff, just like I'm telling you now. So I feel like OG Percy to get on the internet and go from being cool with me to now you talking all of this shit and doing all this other type of stuff. That ain't no real Crip. That ain't no real gangster.
Like you and OG, you should have figured out your policies.
And I heard he ain't even really know OG.
Really?
Yeah.
He's new to this?
I heard he just
OG Percy, we got to sit down. We got to get to the bottom of this. Where's he at?
I told myself that I was going to respect my elders.
Nah, just go crazy.
But he is on dialysis. He a CNA lady because y'all got a CNA that worker. See, I would have brought him out here with me, and if y'all already got everything, y'all got a CNA that worker that could have took care of OG Percy while we was out here.
Wow.
What's his name?
FYBJ Maine, dressed up as a traveling nurse.
He could have took care of OG Percy, old ass, and I could have brought Percy out here.
He just fixed Billionaire Black's broken legs.
For real?
Well, he said he did.
Oh, I believe him. He could have took care of Percy.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But since Percy want to do all this, see, I could have gave him the opportunity, and he could have came out here with me to this podcast. But I'm not supporting nobody that don't support me.
Yeah. I can't get behind that. I feel like it's weird because it's like,
don't you bring him out here?
No?
No.
Okay. I'll take that into consideration.
No. You can't bring him out here.
No, but okay. This is the thing, is that even when you sit here and you listen to Crip Mac or Brick Baby, it's like even dudes who grew up in the gang shit, they're like, these are the types of dudes who would have been talking about all types of gay and faggot shit back in the day or whatever. But now the world has changed so much that they know that it's not a good look to be out here just like being negative towards the gay community.
You know that too.
Right.
I saw you. You made sure you took up for the LGBT.
Well, but that's really what I believe. It's like I'm really actually on the side of everybody being able to live their goddamn lives and do whatever the hell they want. So that's just where I'm at. But it seems like the gang thing is like the most resistant to social change possible. Like Brick Baby and Crip Mac will say some shit that sounds kind of woke, talking about like, yeah, we support, like, you can't be hating on gay people, whatever. You would have never heard a gang member say that 10, 15 years ago. That's some new shit. Yeah. But when it comes to the gang thing, that's the one thing that they just sort of refuse to change on, I feel like.
Do you know how many gay people out here are gang banging? Like it's really man, when they came out with the gay Crip shit, do you know how many other gay folks it is out here gang banging? Like, how the hell did y'all just pinpoint Tony Willrich?
Well, you kind of did it.
I did.
You knew how shocking it was going to be. Like,
I did not.
You did it.
I did not. I did this 3 years ago. This is not the first time the gay Crip stuff then came about.
Really?
A long time ago, I came out with a music video shot with Half Pint Films, and it went viral, and everybody was talking about he got a blue bandana around his head and he gay. What the hell?
Shout out to Half Pint Films too, because I am quite aware of him, and I noticed that they didn't know who he was when they did the interview, but he's been holding it down in Texas and shit for years.
You have to be cool and have a friendship with Half Pint in order to make it out of DFW as an artist.
That's good to know.
Yes, and that's where I started from.
Okay.
That's one of the people I started from. There's a lot of people that was a part of the Tony Willrich movement.
But so you're talking about a different situation than when we saw, like, because you have a new music video out where you're dressed like Eazy-E and you're in a wheelchair and you're saying C-R-I-P.
You know what it was? I'm a G-A-Y ass nigga / thug.
Yeah. That shit hard. You see my Instagram story today?
I didn't.
I shouted it out.
You did finally.
It's on my story right now. I didn't tell you.
Cause you don't be sharing my shit.
Yeah,
you know that video they be like, why you ain't blew up yet? Cause you ain't share my shit.
Really?
You need to share my shit.
I gotta get on it. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you become part of the No Jumper team. That's part of what happens.
I'm already part of the No Jumper team. I'm finna start styling y'all and everything. I'm finna start being here. I'm gonna pick one of them rooms in there, and I'm gonna come up here and start doing my little shit.
I need everybody to check out NoJumper.com. We officially started a blog. It has in-depth articles about current events, music, etc., plus all of our content in terms of podcasts, interviews, etc. And you can get some exclusive new merch if you check out NoJumper.com. So make sure you tap in.